I had Katt on, and he said Jess Hilarious is one of his favorite up-and-coming comedians.
Yeah, I saw that. Listen, Katt was doing a lot of things up here. So when they told me,
I caught a lot of flack for that.
Listen, it took me 4 days to watch all of it, because y'all was up here for 10 hours. I was like, damn, I hope Shannon ain't had nobody else after him. But listen, I started watching it, and then everybody calling my phone. Yo, you seen what Katt Williams said? I'm like, what'd he say? Like, you know.
Did he say
then
something?
I'm like, then they said, no, it was great. And I went and watched and I said, oh, okay, good. Let me breathe. Because I had only heard about everybody else that he didn't have anything nice to say about. So I was like, oh God, how the hell would I do? But I'm glad because he's actually one of my favorite comedians too. Like his earlier stuff. Oh my God, I love Katt. I grew up on Katt Williams.
That interview, you mentioned that interview. What do you think?
I think you didn't have to ask no questions. You didn't have to have. You didn't. But
why they get mad at me though, Jess?
I don't know why they got mad. They shouldn't have got mad at you. First of all, listen, Katt only do interviews when he got something to say.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It ain't like you called him and said, look, come up here, I got something.
I had been trying to get him for a year.
I get it, yeah.
And he drives everywhere. He takes the bus. And so he was gonna be on this side of town.
Yeah.
And, I met a lady that quit her job and she was going to be his executive assistant.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to line him up for a year. I talked to her one Friday. The following Friday, he's sitting on the couch. And so now, mind you, when he comes in, he's already on one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why they got mad at you. I tell you one thing though. It was good for you.
It was.
And it was good for him too. It was good for you.
It was great for me.
Yeah, it was.
It really put me on the map.
Yeah,
It put me on the map, and it made people take my platform very, very serious. And advertising sponsors took notice of that.
Yep.
And a lot of good, and hopefully it was mutually beneficial to him.
Absolutely.
But, he had a lot to say about gatekeepers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you believe there's such thing?
Yeah, I do. I do believe I believe it kicks in if a certain person don't like you. Maybe you said something to offend the friend of someone, or you offend a community of people or whatever. However it goes, yeah, there is always someone who makes that decision, or maybe a group of people that makes that decision whether or not to indulge in affairs with this person or business. Yeah, I do believe in gatekeeping though.
Where are you on joke stealing? Because Katt had a lot to say about joke stealing. He felt he said a joke, stole the joke, but he used a different apparatus. One guy used the caddy, the other guy used the spaceship. Some people say, bro, if it's that serious, write a new joke. If it was that easy for him to steal the joke wasn't that deep to begin with. Where is Jess Hilarious on joke stealing?
Listen, I remember a time when I first started comedy, right? I'm telling you, I never studied the art of it. I didn't know. And I sat at a show, and there was this comedian from Baltimore, right? And she had a joke about squirting, right? I didn't like the way she told it, right? So I said, all right, I'm going to take it, spin it around, throw a little Jess on that bitch, and I'm going to retell it.
Right.
And I did that. And there is a comedian, OG, by the name of Larry Lancaster, who had pulled me to the side at the end of that show and was like, hey, you can't do that, because this comedian did that. That's very big in this culture. You cannot do that. And in the culture of comedy,
right.
You cannot steal. And I was like, damn, even if I remix it, it's not stealing. It's just, it's the same idea.
Right.
But he said, no, because you went online and said that you were going to steal the joke. And I did do that.
Right.
So I was like, I just didn't know
right.
the rules of it, but that was the first and the last time I'd ever done something like that, and I didn't realize why she was so mad. Like, damn, what, just write another joke or tell it better than me and I'll give it back to you. You know what I mean? But I'm like, nah, this is really an art. This is really rules to this thing. You can't do that.
Right.
And so, yeah.
I mean, I guess people look at it like a song.
Yeah.
If I sang the song and then you come behind it and sing it, we'll write a better song. No, bro, you stole my song.
You stole my stuff, man. And no, you got to give it back. It ain't yours. So, yeah, I do not steal jokes.
Yeah.
And that is it.
When it comes to college basketball and March Mania, one thing is for sure. Nothing's for sure. Upsets, buzzer beaters, Cinderella's advances, top seeds going home early. It's all gonna happen. Bet the unexpected, every upset, every day with DraftKings Sportsbook. With live betting, exclusive content, promos, and parlays, DraftKings is the ultimate college basketball destination for March. Ready to make your first bet? Check out the matchups and pick a team to win. It's that simple. First time, here's something special just for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Bet the unexpected with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets. When you bet just $5, only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Tell me the process of writing a set. So let me ask you a question. How long are your sets? 30 minutes?
I am on stage when I headline, hour and 15 minutes.
Hour and 15 minutes. So tell me the process. So say you do week Thursday, Friday. Maybe you got 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And you're going to be on the road for, let's say, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
How do you go about writing a set that's going to be able to stand the test of time for that 6 weeks, and you're probably going to be on stage 25 to 30 times?
So see, I don't really write jokes out because I found that when I do that, I sound very rehearsed.
Okay.
So what I do is I have bullets.
Okay.
And I have a writer session every week with my brother, the one who opens up for me,
Okay.
my teacher, Desi Alexander, and we just bounce off of
Ideas.
each other, you know, and I don't really like to write.
Really?
You know, I have 30-minute set crafted for when I do 30 minutes. Then I have a 20-minute set when I do features on other shows, like when I open up for Bill Bellamy and Bruce and all those people, you know, things like that, D.L. Hughley and Ricky Smiley and all them.
Right.
But I don't really write. It's all up in here. I
Right.
just have bullets, and that's how that goes.
A lot of people, and they pulled me to the side to say, Shannon, there's a lot. Look, it wasn't so much of what Katt said, is that he pulled a curtain back and allowed people to see something that we've been trying to keep secret. And so I think that's really, now look, he called out a lot of people. And
Yeah.
a lot of prominent, powerful people.
Yeah.
But it was more so that what he allowed people to see.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the general consensus is, damn, is that kind of animosity and vitriol in the comedic community?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was letting me know things I didn't know either. Like watching it, I'm like, dang, I didn't know that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But those were different times, and you know,
It's better now. But it's hard for you to know because you don't really get down with anybody. So you do your own thing and you out.
Nope. Yep. I know some comics will get mad at you for doing shows with people that they got beef with, and so they won't put you on the show.
So what I'm supposed to do? Not eat?
Unless you or me or somebody, you can just do shows on your own.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's you kind of gotta play the game, and that's so weird to me.
You don't
'cause it's
you don't
like,
strike me as somebody that like to play games.
Hell no, not no game, not ever.
You ever got into it with comedians?
Have I ever gotten into it with a comedian? Hell yeah, I got into it with a comedian.
About what?
You know, go fish through them cards. I know you got something.
No, we ain't got it in here.
You be knowing stuff.
I don't know nothing, Jess. I mean, I'm just, you know, I thought you was gonna be, you know, like, you know, we
You thought I was gonna be like Katt. Yeah. Come up here with something to say and be like, look, this person.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking you what was it about.
Yeah, well, Cory Holcomb. That is a comedian that I got into it with. I did a photo shoot with my son, and it went viral. I was naked. My son was not. My son had on Jordans. The only thing I had on was Jordans and
Right.
socks.
Okay.
And he was covering me.
Right.
He was covering my boobs, my private area, and he had on clothes. And I did the shoot. I posted it. It goes viral.
Right.
The next morning, I wake up to Cory Holcomb calling me a whore, and you know, a black whore, and saying that my son would be gay, and this is why a lot of our young black men are gay, because of black whores like Jess Hilarious and things like that. And he was
Do
just
you know
going
him?
in. I do not know. I still have not got the chance to see this man.
You don't
That
need to
was
see
the
it.
reason why I went to Wild 'N Out, to see this man.
And you hit him, and he wasn't there that day.
No, I made the show, but I'm like, thank you, Nick, but where's Cory? He's like, oh, no, he ain't here. So why you? Because you know why I'm coming up here, Nick. Because that's why you reached out to me, because I flamed him. I was roasting him back to back 3 days straight. And that's why you reached out, Nick. You knew I wanted to see him. He said, no, but you got on the show. Thank you.
You let it go now?
Hell no, I ain't let it go. No, I didn't let it go. I mean, it wasn't even so much about him talking about me. You don't say that kind of thing about somebody's child. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You just don't say stuff like that, you know? But then I realized he don't have a relationship with his mother. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a relationship with his kids. He told one of his kids, F them, he'll make another one. You know, so it's, you know, and he, the way he talks about his family, you know, so I'm like, he has other issues, obviously, you know, very dirty person.
Right.
Yeah.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before two something.